Hey y'all, it's Fantasia. Welcome to my channel, Sewing with Tay, where I do sewing tutorials, sew along, sewing fun facts, basic fashion stuff. If any of that is your cup of tea, make sure you hit the like button and the notification bell so you know when I'm making new videos, and also subscribe. Today I am making a video on pin tucks. I have been wanting to figure out an easier way to do pin tucks, and I've seen that there's a pin tuck foot and a twin needle. I'm gonna be honest, I've been sewing for about 15 years and I've never used a twin needle for like my regular home machines. I have a serger which has multiple needles, and I have a cover stitch machine that also has multiple needles, but I've never actually used a twin needle on my like straight stitch machine. So I've been wanting to do some interesting things with pin tucks, so I thought I would try it out today. So let's walk through it together. So I'm gonna start by setting up my machine. Get my foot together and get her plugged in. Alright, she's on. I have thread here, but I need a bobbin. This is a black one, so I have some bobbins already made, so I'm going to just get one of those. Alright, I have my bobbin here. Pull her a little bit closer. I'm going to put her in. Get her set up. I'm going to thread my machine. Oh no, I'm actually not going to thread my machine. So for the twin needle, we need 2 spools of thread. I'm going to open my little secret compartment here and pull out this extra thread pin. And that actually goes right up here on top. Right there. Then I'm going to put my other thread right there. So I have 1 thread here and 1 thread here. Alright, I'm going to take this second thread here and I'm going to thread it the same way that I threaded the first one. It's a little unfocused. Trying to get her to focus a bit for me. And thread them together. So now we have 2 threads here coming from our machine. This here is our needle. I think I have a little screwdriver in here. I'm going to take this out. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So I'm going to take out my needle. That will focus, maybe. Okay, maybe it doesn't want to focus. There we go. I have my pin tuck foot. It has like ridges on here for the pin tucks. And then I have a double needle here. And I'm just going to put this into my machine. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Go. I'm going to take this off, put that in here so I don't lose it, put this foot on, just like that. So now we have a twin needle, we have our foot, we have 2 threads. I'm going to thread my needles front to back, and then we're going to adjust the settings. So I'm going to thread just a second needle. And next needle. that. I'm gonna fish out my bobbin thread. So now I have all three. I'm gonna lift her up and pull all of my threads to the back and put my cover back on. So here is our two threads. We have one here and one here. They are threaded like normal. And then I have my twin needle right there. And then I have my pin tuck foot down here. We have a bobbin thread as normal. My length on my machine is a 3. I have changed the width here to like a 4.5. And I left my machine here down on the straight stitch option. So let's test it out. So for some reason I lost my audio for the rest of the video and my images is blurred. So here we are. We're just gonna keep pushing. So basically I'm going to sew as normal. I just started at the edge of my fabric and you'll see there that is my first pin tuck. I did fast forward this video up. Oh look, we got some clarity finally. So I'm going to line my foot up. My pin tuck will go into that first little divot on the edge of my presser foot. And then it's going to keep your pin tucks from becoming like smashed or flat. So here I am again. I'm lining up my newest pin tuck with that furthest little divot on my presser foot. And I am going to repeat this process over and over again until you get to whatever your desired length. As you can tell, this is just a scrap that I'm testing out to see how well this works. And these twin needles come in different widths, so you can get them wider. And then you will have more space in between your pin tucks, in between the stitches of your pin tuck. I actually broke a needle previously, so this pack that I bought came with a bunch of different sizes. I want to say 2 actually, but I've seen multi-packs that had a lot more of them in there. And maybe I'll go through that again, but I'll put the link in my description so you can see what the other options are. I just ordered these off Amazon. My thread kept getting caught on the little nick on the spool, so it caused some tension issues, which you'll kind of see where it kind of got jammed up. It's because my thread wasn't pulling all the way through. This here, I decided I wanted to try something like abstract, like not just straight lines, because at the end of the day, that is kind of my goal. I want to do this like quilty kind of like textured detail using pin tucks on different types of fabric. So that's why I really wanted to try this. So I was just testing out doing this on like a squiggly line, and it actually wasn't too bad. So I did a couple rows on the same piece of fabric that I did the straight rows on, except for these, instead of putting it inside of the pin tuck like groove on the foot, I just put the edge of the foot along the previous pin tuck. So you'll see here it's kind of curving around. It's not, the pin tuck is not under the foot like I did on the first one, so you have a little more space in between the pin tucks. And this is me just testing out different things to see how it kind of will come out. I don't know if you use a regular foot and the foot was going over the pin tucks, how flat it will look in comparison to what this looks now. I haven't tested that, but it came with the pin tuck foot with the twin needle, so I thought why not. And you can already see here I have to thread it again because my thread kept getting stuck on my spool, so I had to reset it. And I'm trying again here. Tight curves was a little hard, so if I was to do this again, I'd probably do something that's a little bit bigger so that I will avoid having to like cross over so much. But otherwise, it was really cool. I think this was super successful. I can't wait to make something with this. I'm thinking of like doing a whole piece of fabric and then cutting my pattern pieces out of it so you get that textured look. But what do you think? Rate me 1 out of 10 on this video. Please don't judge my focus on my videos. I just updated to a new Sony camera and I'm learning how to use it, so bear with me. But otherwise, thank y'all so much for watching and staying tuned. Look forward to my newest videos. Make sure you like, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your friends to tell a friend to go watch Sewing with Tay on YouTube. But until next time, bye.